Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Hit subscribe. Today I'm going to be vlogging. I'm here at the salon because I'm gonna get my hair done. I am so excited. I left it darker for, I don't know, since like last May or June of 2020, and I am wanting to lighten it up. A few years back I did like this peachy pink golden blonde color that was so pretty that originally is what I wanted to try to attempt to do today, but then I realized looking back at pictures my hair was already much lighter than what it is now. So we're just gonna try to lighten it up, see how light we can get it. I'm gonna be using RUSK Eliminate Color Remover on my hair. I've actually never done a color remover on my hair before, so should be interesting, but hopefully it breaks up some of the dark that I have. I'm wanting to go lighter and also let it grow, so it's kind of like an oxymoron there, but hopefully it goes over well, and I'm just going to kind of be vlogging and document it as we go. Okay, I look crazy, but I slept with OLAPLEX number 3 on my hair overnight. I've been doing a couple of treatments in the last few, like in the last month I guess, a couple times a week to try to prep my hair so it doesn't get too damaged. Tara is doing my hair for me. She's mixing up the RUSK color remover, and that is gonna sit on for, what'd you say, 45 minutes?
Up to 45.
Up to 45 minutes under the lights.
To apply the color remover, she's just going to apply all over the hair like you would a color application, but you want to avoid the roots unless you are wanting to lighten the root color as well. My roots were just my natural, so we avoided them.
Okay, so now we have all the color remover on, and I'm sitting under the heat. This is gonna sit on for 45 minutes. So I don't know what to expect. Like I said, I've never used color remover before, so hopefully it does its job and helps make it easier so the actual bleaching process isn't quite as intense. So we'll see. Okay, so this is how light we got it with the color remover, which I'm actually very happy with. It got a lot lighter than I thought it would. So depending on how it goes with highlighting, maybe I'll attempt peach today, maybe I won't. Have to formulate because the stuff I used to put on it, they don't have anymore. So we'll see, but round 2.
So now that the color is pre-lightened, we're just going to go through and do a heavy full foil, mostly weaving each section, leaving the hair out in between to keep dimension in the final result.
Okay, so now we have the entire back of my head is foiled. Tara is our little foiling queen here. And then, so she's remixing. I'm using SCHWARZKOPF Blonde Me with 7 volume in the back, and then we're adding just a drop of 20 volume to start my side, and then we'll probably end with just straight 20 volume on my top mohawk section. We'll see how it lifts. I'm hoping that it lifts well. It should, because it lifted a lot later than I, like I said, was anticipating with the color remover, and then we'll go from there.
Now that my back pieces have been on for quite some time, after checking them, we decided to pull some of the bottom out to avoid over-processing my hair, as we felt the pieces were light enough for the peach look I'm aiming for.
Okay, so we're mixing up the last amount of lightener for my top mohawk. We're gonna go up the developer a little bit, so still using 7 volume, but increase the amount of 20 volume, so it kind of catches up with my sides, and we already rinsed out a little bit of my back. So using OLAPLEX to try to keep my hair as healthy as possible, because like I said, I'm trying to grow it while going lighter. So, you know, always a classic scenario, but I like the color it lifted to from the color remover, so it'll be a nice low light to give it some dimension. So now we're working on my money piece in the front. She's gonna do a couple like back-to-back foils, so it's an extra like brighter pop and a little bit thicker, so it stands out more, which is nice. And then I'll just process. almost halfway done. The long process of getting your hair done. Very time consuming. Yep. Okay, so now I am back under the light for the last time. We might pull my sides out before the top needs to be done. Kind of just depends, but we did bump up the developer for my top, so it should be even for the most part. And then I think I'm gonna attempt to put on the peach. I didn't think I would get light enough. I feel like we're lifting light enough for it, so we're gonna attempt to throw the peach on today. I found that I have enough. The last time I did this, used JOICO's Peach, which I don't think they make anymore. So I managed to find some here at the salon from what I had in a couple of the girls. So works out, and then I'll have to figure out a new formula for my peach when it fades out, because that's what I relied on the last time. Okay, so my foils have about 10 minutes left before we're gonna rinse. So I'm gonna mix up my root smudge. And my root smudge is just what I will put on my roots, like for my permanent color moving forward. I do Agora by Schwarzkopf. They're 9549 and 9518. I do equal parts of these two. So I'll probably mix 1 ounce, so half and half of each of these. And then I do 1 ounce of their level 7 copper. And I add in just a drop of their strawberry, which is just like a toning for bright blondes. It just kind of adds, like, the copper kind of cuts it out, but that's just the formula I used to do, so I'm sticking with it. And then I do it with 20 volume, and I always add gray drops to my hair because my roots are just weird and they tend to grab hot, so the gray drops kind of help level that out. And then, like I said, I found leftover Peach by JOICO. I am hoping they didn't stop making this, and I just was out of luck at the store, but they didn't even have the tabs. So I'm gonna be very upset if they don't, because this was my go-to the last time I did this, because it's just so easy, especially for me to refresh on my own at home. I don't always have to ask one of my coworkers to like do the whole thing. So gonna get that mixed up, add OLAPLEX into my root color, and then get going. Alrighty, so we're pulling out the last of my foils. I hate getting my hair done. I'm happy that we're almost finished. So after we rinse it, like I said, I mixed up for my root smudge. We'll apply that, and we're gonna put the peach on at the same time, all wet, and let that sit, and then I will be getting it styled and dried. All right, we rinsed everything, combed it out. It got nice and light. So root smudge time. Not gonna show you guys all that. Just trying to get to the end process here now, but yeah, so excited. Okay, so we're almost in the home stretch. We've got everything on. I love the JOICO Peach because it looks so pretty when it's processing. It's nice and glittery. I'm gonna be devastated if they no longer make this. I don't know what I'm gonna do actually. But anyway, so I got about 20 more minutes, and then I get to rinse it, do one final treatment, and then style and go home. Okay, this is the final look. I'm so happy with how the color turned out. I have not been this light, I feel like, in forever. I had it lighter like before quarantine and everything happened last year, but I feel like refreshed and renewed. Now I just need to get a tan. That is one thing. The lighter hair, I feel like I need a little bit more color on me, and I'll probably like tweak my makeup, and it's a perfect excuse to buy new clothes. But I'm so happy with it. It feels great. Like I said, we used OLAPLEX and everything. So as far as my at-home maintenance with this, I will be doing, this is like notes for people who either are going really light in one day, or if you're putting on like a fantasy color, and just kind of in general, it's better for your hair. I'll be doing cold shampoos. As much as that kills me, I will be doing cold shampoos. I'll be using OLAPLEX's number 4 and 5, their shampoo and conditioner, followed by weekly, 1 to 2 times a week, I'll do their number 3 for a conditioning treatment, just to keep the ends nice and clean. Like I said, I wanna let it grow just a little bit more, so I wanna make sure I'm keeping it healthy as possible, but I am so happy with how it turned out. Try to let you see some of those colors.
I hope you guys liked this video. Leave a comment below if you did. Give a thumbs up, and please subscribe.
But yeah, I am loving it. Absolutely love it. Yes.